Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're looking at some more character options, Underground Toys. We've got the Other Doctor release from the 50th anniversary. It comes with the Moment, comes with the John Hurt Doctor, a Paul McGain head, and yeah, I mean, a little synopsis about the Other Doctor, which, commonly referred to as the War Doctor. This is just a really nice set, especially for that 50th anniversary. This was a really nice set to have gotten from there. The Moment looks real nice. We've got a Sonic there. We'll take some looks at that. Like I said, that Paul McGain head and John Hurt's Doctor right there and everything. Real nice packaging too and everything. Just this nice little oval plastic thing. Yeah. Little synopsis there and everything if you wanted to read it. Real nice. Let's go and pull them out and take a look. After you get that top piece off, which I just cut around the top and everything very carefully, it's literally just this little half sleeve here that has the figure in there, and it looks like we've only got two. That might even just be one. I think that is just one, possibly. Yeah, that's one just crisscrossed around his legs. So you untie that and then just unweave that, and you can pull him right out. Pop these accessories out. It does feel a little bit iffy. But yeah, we'll pull him out. We'll take a look. Alright, and there we have him out of the box. We got a Sonic in his hand, and we'll get to all of this stuff in a second. First thing we're going to do is take a quick look at the Pawl head, just because it's the quickest thing we can take a look at. I believe this one is just a standard sculpt on most of the other Paul McGains with short hair. Oop, my hair goes falling down. I am not entirely certain, though. It might be minor differences now that I'm looking at it. It is definitely a Pawl head. Alright. So, it's definitely its own sculpt. Unless one of the Pawls I don't have happens to have this sculpt. So if you want an extra Pawl head, we've got the Night of the Doctor from the 50th right here. And then this one was from the Big Finish audio set and everything with the Dalek. So, 3 different Pawl heads. Pretty nice. Now with that to the side, one thing I did want to point out is I feel like this head is a little bit bigger than these other Pawl heads, but I could just be, I don't know, it just seems like it's bigger. Yeah, maybe they're like right. I don't know. But nonetheless, moving on. Looking at accessories first, and then we'll go to the figure. The Moment has all these different sides with its own intricate things. Are you gonna zoom? What are you doing? What are you trying to look at here? There we go. I like how they actually got some of that Gallifreyan print in there. It does look real nice. It does feel solid for the most part. And I'll tell you exactly what I mean by that once I find it again. So this side and the opposite side, these two feel very soft. The rest of it feels very solid, no give. These two feel like I could pop these plates out, but I guess not pop them out, but like break them out. I feel like I could break it. I feel like if I push too hard, which obviously you're not really going to be grabbing it and putting pressure on it or anything, but just something to watch out for. Like, you don't want to like pop your hand through there, because like I do feel like I probably could if I gave it just enough pressure. And moving on to the figure himself, we have got that head articulation, when that scarf moves with it, and I'm sure that scarf comes off as well when you pop that head off and everything. Now, we've got very loose, very, very loose arms on this guy here. and you can see that they're kind of split right here a little bit. I've seen that on a few character options, and some people were getting that problem on the regeneration set, and it's usually when they have a tie around the arm and it kind of wedges in between there somehow, you know, but I'm not sure why this one's like this and everything, but that's very no bueno. Very loose. Now, the shoulder itself is very tight. I actually had to kind of break, like, and this is just too loose. Like, I mean, that's just too loose. I don't like that at all. But the rest of his joints were all super tight and everything, and, like, I had to, like, kind of, like, almost force him to start moving and everything. So he's got that waist twist. He's got the same thing on both arms. I don't like the way that his arm is right here, because it's like really flat here, and like I think they did that to give it more movement and everything so that it could sit flush down and everything, which makes sense, but at the same time when you look at it, it's just got this like very off-putting thinness to his arm now, but still really good. Like, he looks great and everything. The leathering on the coat is great. Like, I like almost everything about this figure outside of the fact that I've got loose arms. But can't be helped. It happens time to time. And then we've got his little sash thing there. That don't come off and everything. We've got the twist at the waist, like we said. And I believe his hands twist. Yes, they do. Single elbows. Single knees. We've just got our basic... No, we do got actual articulation. We can't do the splits or anything because of the coat, which we can. The coat is very malleable. We can just bend that back. It's so malleable, in fact, that I feel like I can like rip it like it's a piece of paper. So we've got our full range on the legs. That's awesome. I was worried that it was just back and forth. But then we've got twist for the full boot. And that's our full breakdown there. And he is quite literally 5 1/4. 5 inches and 1/4. Now, one thing that I had an issue with was the Sonic. This is the top of his Sonic, not this. So it's supposed to go this way, and this is supposed to have the red painted end. I could be mistaken, but I'm like pretty positive that this is supposed to be the painted end. Very minor. It still looks great, like, for him to have. And either way, doesn't really make too big of a difference. But for accuracy, I really feel like this is supposed to be the top side on his Sonic. I would have to really double check and everything to like tell, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be, because this is what he does in, you know? Like, come on. I don't know. I feel like I'm spending too much time on that. It's just gonna bug me and bug me and bug me. But once you put it in his hand, it doesn't really matter either way. It looks good. I like it. But all in all, that's our set. See about popping that head off. That head pops off real easy. That's real nice. He's just got that peg in there. And like I said, that scarf will come off. Then we've just got that. And we can pop that head in on there. And he looks off, just because his shoulders and everything. He's definitely got the John Hurt body, not the McGain body. Ugh. Let's see if this gives him that little difference. Nah, that almost looks worse. Ugh. Too broad of shoulders there. Too raised of shoulders. Dig it, though. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Thanks, guys, for joining us.